A lot of people are asking me, how are we going to know if we have been swapped? Like so many chosen souls are asking, how do we know that we have been swapped or not? Okay, because I told you the symptoms of being a chosen soul is very similar to identity swap. All right, but there are some significant things that you must look out for. I'm going to make a whole video on this. In fact, I'm going to just leave it until the deliverance seminar. That's why I'm going to teach people how to identify. And one of the things I will teach in that deliverance seminar again is how to carry out personal deliverance on yourself. Okay? How to carry out personal deliverance. So that sometimes when you notice, you will observe the signs, you will know. And when you know what to do. So the deliverance seminar is not just teaching you about identity swap. It is empowering you. I told you I don't play with knowledge here. Knowledge is very important to me. I'm someone who loves to gain knowledge. So I don't tolerate ignorance and mediocrity. I don't tolerate it. So if you know you don't want to learn, just stay very far away from me. Because in this platform, we are going to learn. It's not about running up and down looking for who will help you. It's about that's giving yourself the right tools. So that if you are faced with a challenge and there is nobody there to help you, what do you do? How do you assess this problem? How do you overcome it? Okay? Tomorrow, I'm going to make a video on the core differences to know between the symptoms of being chosen and the symptoms of identity swap, because they are very similar. But there's something I'm going to tell you here for one. If you are doing something, you are in your alignment phase, you have fixed your alignment with God, you're getting closer to God, you're praying, you're studying the word, you're fasting, and you know that God is speaking to you. And then even if you're not executing your assignment as a chosen soul, there are some things you're doing. You're interceding, you're going for evangelism, you're doing one or two things to, calm the assignment down, the spirit of your assignment down from the Shege Banza. If you are doing all these things, there must be progress. No matter how small, there must be growth. This is what you should look out for. If you are doing all those things, if you are fixed yourself in alignment, you have overcome all those little weaknesses that hinders your connection with God. You are doing all those things and things are still closed and tight. No, it's the deliverance matter. It is swapping. If it's not swapping, it is something from your foundation. Because the minute you start doing what you're supposed to do, the minute you start fixing your alignment with God, God is just after us. It's not even about the assignment. God wants that intimacy with us. That's why you people must know God beyond religion. I'll always tell you, know God beyond the outward appearance. Know God for the inward appearance. The minute you are in line with your God, things must change. So if you are still, even if it's not a massive change, a little bit of growth, a little bit of change is a sign that your heaven is open. But when you are doing all the things you're supposed to do, and you know that you have aligned yourself properly to God, and yet everywhere is tight and closed, the hatred continues, the disfavor continues, nothing is coming in, nothing is going out. No, something is wrong. You are operating under a closed heaven. And usually, closed heaven is closely related with identity swap. All these things are things that will be taught in the class, the deliverance class, the 3 days deliverance class. I'm not playing about it, guys. If you have not registered, come and register.